7:18, time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora. Of course, Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793.
Yes,
Hi.
sir.
Hello down there.
That's okay. It's a little social distancing.
Oh, yeah.
It's work.
Yeah.
So the governor's happy. He hasn't locked us in like they have in a number of other states, and that's a good thing.
Yep.
To be able to come and go as we please and not have to deal with the nutsiness that some of these other states are doing.
Yeah, someone's just crazy.
Well, some of them are. I mean, the governor of Michigan, who's going to be, has a good possibility of being Joe Biden's running mate for vice president, locked out, decided that people buying garden supplies and seeds and things like that, things to do while you're captured in your home. Now, granted, it's Michigan and they may still get snow yet, but just the idea of people wanting to do something. Oh no, she's got it all blocked off. You can't buy it. That's non-essential. So the way the government decides what's essential, and that she has a chance to be a heartbeat away from a guy who's literally a heartbeat away from going over anyway, is kind of scary on the other side of the spectrum. But I mean, we're so blessed here to be able to come and go. There's no place really to go, but it's good to be able to come and go. You can go to Sears and pick up the things that you need. And Linda's been planting out in the yard, and we've been out on listing appointments. We've talked to people and helping them to get ready to get on the market. I mean, that's part of it as well. Things are going to slow down a little bit, not just because people aren't coming here in the way they used to. The people that are coming here to buy things are coming here to buy things. You know, when you look at the houses that have come on in the past week and the number that are active contingent already, people, you know, when you're not getting tire kickers where people are just kind of trying to figure out where they're going to go because they're either stuck where they're at, they're afraid of getting caught in a travel ban someplace, and it's going to pass. So you need to be ready to, if you're going to be one of those that are going to be on the market, you need to be ready. So what you want to do is you want to have us come out, take a look. Don't start taking on big projects. That's one of the things that we run into with people. Oh, well we're going to list, but we got to get the bathroom done. We got to get the kitchen done. We're doing this, we're doing that. Generally, the only things that you really have to do is you want to make sure that safety issues are taken care of. Things that I know that a VA home inspector is going to call out, that the regular home inspectors are going to call out, things that I know because I see these reports come across our desk all the time. I know the things to look out for. I am not a home inspector, but I can tell you that I know that if these outlets in this bathroom aren't ground faulted, that they're going to get called out, and it's something that should have been corrected over the years for your safety as well. I mean, that's got a lot to do with it. So those are the kind of things that we'll tell you to get fixed. Very seldom do we come in and tell somebody, yeah, you got to gut this kitchen. I mean, because you're not going to get your money back. And that's really got a lot to do with it. And no matter how good of a job you do, your potential buyer who likes the whole rest of the house, when they come in, they go, well, why did they use this? Why didn't they use granite? Why did they use granite? Why didn't they use tile? Why didn't they use concrete? You better have that person put in what they want to put in, and not expend the money yourself and the time and the effort and living in plaster dust. There's nothing like the smell of drywall dust in the morning to remind you of why you don't want to take on home improvement projects when you're living in the house. So to be able to just correct the price, to compensate for that, or to be able to give someone a credit for things that need to be done is a much better way to do it. But have us out. Let us take a look and see what we can do. Give you some ideas of things you can do out in the yard to maybe increase your curb appeal a little bit. Walk out in the yard. Look up in your gutters. You know, it's been a little windy. We've had a couple storms. Get out there, pull some of those sticks out of the gutters. Get things swept up. The grass is starting to grow now, and you got flowers, all those little white fuzzy things that are in the yard. They're not your pets. They're not shedding animals, you know, all that stuff. The dandelions are coming up, and I know because I've got the same thing. So it's that time of year, you know, stop by Sears and say, hey, what have you got for this problem or that problem? And they'll be glad to help you out with that. Yep. And avail yourself of the time that you have. like I say, have us come out, take a look, and be able to give you some guidance and advice. And that's really one of the things that we do so well. And Linda being a stager, she'll be able to come out and help you as far as furniture. You don't know what you're going to keep. You don't know what you're going to be getting rid of. You need to know where it is you're going to go and what it is that you're going to keep. Have the kids come down, and I tell people this all the time. Have the kids come in, and the pieces that they always said they wanted. Oh my, I always wanted that break front, or I always wanted that big dining room set you've got in there. Sometimes they're just being nice. And sometimes when it comes time to actually, okay, well, we're going to move, and this isn't going to fit in the new place because we're just going to move into a two-bedroom condo. This is, early American, and we've got IKEA Danish in the house now, so that really doesn't go with it. And now you've got things like that. And I've seen people have to get rid of whole housefuls of things that they thought they were going to be able, the kids were going to take and didn't. The market that we've got here for those things, for furniture, I mean, there's a lot of swap places. You drive down 62 412, there's a lot of places that are selling other people's stuff. Mm-hmm. And so this isn't really the market to get top dollar for that. By the same token, if you pay by the pound, which is what you're doing when you move, and you take it to another market, there's no guarantee that it's going to be anybody there. So start to cull the herd. This is a great time to start to cull the herd. Go through your stuff. You've already gone through your closets, going through this, saying, I know I'm never going to wear this again. And you're getting things together to give the Salvation Army. Do the same thing with your furniture and things. If you're thinking that we're going to have to be moving this year, this spring, this summer, you want to get started on this now and not have it be a big burden all at one time. Moving psychologically is a big enough issue for people. You want to be a little ahead of that, and that's what we do. We make it as easy as we possibly can. We've got guys, we've got movers, we've got wholesalers that can come in and just sell the whole house off. Cleaning guys, painters, whatever it is that need to be done, we're there to help you do that. And that's really what's been our keystone to our success, has been helping people move on to that next phase, helping them find the right home for the right time of their life, helping them to take that burden off of them and go, it can feel so oppressive. And that's what we do. I mean, we've been doing this for a while, and we're pretty good at it. The customer service awards that we've received over the years, the Pinnacle Service Award, which is something that nobody else has got but Century 21. And for us to be at that pinnacle level, which is the highest level, is a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, it is.
We went to a convention 2 years ago, and we went and we checked in, and so they go through the awards and the things that you're eligible for. And they said, oh, you're Pinnacle. And I was like, yeah. And he said, oh, no, that's just as good as being a Centurion, which is like a big producer award. So we had access to everything. You could go into all the different side events and all the little coffee kiosk and just all the things that were available to us as far as being able to go see speakers and things because of the service award, because that's such an important part of the business. For Century 21, for any real estate, you want to keep your clients happy, obviously. You want them to come back. And that's what brings people back, is doing a good job the first time around will bring them back for that second time around. So pretty proud of what we've done and what my honey's done. And she gets all the credit. There is no Bob in this. It is Linda.
That's good, Bob. That's good to
Very
know
good.
that.
Yeah, it's good, Bob. Good, Bob. That's right.
Yeah,
Because I know.
Yep.
that's right.
I don't, this isn't, she's my honey, and she's been spinning those plates for a long time. I mean, we've been doing this for 14 years now, I guess, probably all together, and doing this, you and I together for 12.
12, yeah.
So I think that over those 12 years, I think that we've probably built up a certain amount of brand recognition for the Zteam as well as for Century 21, and that we do a good job, and that people know that they can trust us and rely on us when they have questions and when they need something done. That's why we're here.
Yep. How about
Lead
some
it?
numbers?
There
I'm
we
ready for
go.
some numbers.
Okay. See, 'cause
Dale loves the
I'm looking at my.
numbers.
I love the
He does
numbers.
love the numbers. Yes, he does. And like I say, we're here to help you find the right home for the right time of your life, and then whether that's if you're coming, if you're going to be leaving, if you're going to be downsizing, just because you know you can't keep it up, that's why we're here. This week in real estate, there were 38 new listings came on, a commercial property, 14 parcels of land, 23 homes came on the market. They came on in the range from 750,000 to 74,000. 3 of them came on as active contingent. So of the 23 homes that came on, 3 are already have a contract on them. So it shows that the market is still moving. People that are coming here are looking to buy. Yeah. There were 13 sales, 2 parcels of land, but 11 homes sold. The homes sold in a range from 420,000 to 28,000. Average sale price this week was 176. But still, it was $2 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 23 properties expired, 22 at price changes. There's still 62 pending. The net pending number has been working its way up every week. I mean, so if you all you watch is the TV, which is the only thing to do because you're home and you're watching Fox News or you're watching MSNBC, whatever it is, and it's gloom and doom. We're working our way out of this. I mean, and it's going to get better. So you want to be prepared so that when the gates are opened again, that you'll be ready to go if that's the mission, if that's your mission. There's currently 437 homes listed on the MLS.
437?
437. 131 in Mountain Home, 25 in Bull Shoals, 12 in Cotter. Year to date, there's been 234 homes have sold for $36.7 million. Average sale price is $156,000 with 151 days on market. Last year, year to date, there had been 225 homes that sold for $33.2 million with an average sale price of $148,000.
So you're still ahead of the game.
Oh, yeah, with 135 days on market. So things are still moving ahead. We've got two closings this week, another one the following week. So people are still coming. We're still writing contracts. We're still going out. We're still listing properties. We've taken some. There's some. I don't know. There's some things that we're doing a little differently on showings because people aren't, like I said, we're just not getting that volume of people coming in. So we've been doing some video stuff. The importance of pictures just cannot be overstated. People are sitting at home throughout the world, and while they say they're working from home, when they're done shopping at Amazon, they're surfing.
Right. That's right.
So, oh yeah, boss, I'm just slaying them here, yeah. And they're looking at homes. They're looking at saying, I want to get out of this city. I want to get away from these morons that want to, if they're being told don't have big events and look at these mopes having big events, they're trying to get away from that. You're going to see a big resurgence in small town America, which is part of what we are.
You think when this is over, the dam's going to bust and people are going to start going to these rural areas?
Oh, I think so, yeah. I think that. And it's been kind of coming. I mean, you can see that our people aren't
even down
leaving.
in Reese Tubbs area, down there in California.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and that's what it is. People are looking for small town America, and that's what because there is no, it's not. We're never going to be Mayberry again. Nobody's Mayberry anymore. There was a nice little fictional place to begin with, but everybody's got shopping. Everybody's got things that you need. You have the internet. You have you got places like Sears. You've got all these other local businesses here.
Let me throw you a curveball.
Oh,
okay,
good.
With this, all of a sudden, if it says made in China, I don't want to buy it anymore. And now they're talking about bringing the pharmaceuticals back and all this stuff. Could there be a resurgence of more mom and pop shops in Calico,
I think
Norfolk?
So.
I think.
And I think you'll see that throughout the country. You're seeing that with the mom and pop shops that are producing the mask and things like that. There's a demand for it. People are going to do that. That's just the American way of doing things. The reason I don't know how well we're not going to buy this stuff in China is going to go because they're going to say, oh, but this one's $1 more, so I'm not going to pay that $1. Or am I going to pay that $1? That's really the difference. That's how we got to that point anyway, was I could save $1 by buying something that was made in China as opposed to...
But we were saving the $1 on something we like that
well,
because
in
we're
retrospect,
being charged
we see
$4 for a gallon of gas, But
right, and we may look at that in retrospect and backwards saying, oh, yeah, we shouldn't have, but we did. So... Yeah. We'll move forward from there. Gas is going to go back up.
I hope not.
Well, they cut production by 10 million barrels a day, so that's going to go up because it never really went down to where it should have gone. Yeah. I mean, there was places that were under $1. We never saw that.
My son was in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. It was $1.05 at Kroger,
Yeah.
and he gets a 50-cent a gallon discount.
Ooh,
he
that's
got it
nice.
for 55 cents a gallon.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I haven't seen it that price since I was in high school.
Wow. High
Oh,
school.
40-something years ago.
So give my honey a call and tell you Bob was talking about her on the TV. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiretoarkansas.net. Obviously, the webcam's on there. All the listings for the MLS are on there. If you're renting, and if you can qualify for, there's some great loans out there right now, and to be able to purchase a property and get locked into one of these loans, and make sure you get locked into the loans. I'm going to tell you this: local banks, local finance guys here, deal with somebody here in town. Stay off the internet looking for money, because there's just, you want to be able to sit across the desk from the person and be able to talk about your situation. And that just really cannot be overstated.
Yes, sir. Definitely. That's right.
The Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zdora, the award-winning Z-Team for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Bob Recknerwald's got a guest for you. Come
He
up, so
does.
stick around. Be right back.